Right, I've spotted a familiar face here, Anna Goldsmith. Just tell me first of all what your involvement with this is.
I'm project managing the site, so we had the idea within the Year of Our Island team to have a lovely garden, and we thought what better people to have to do the garden than children. So we've got this wonderful centrepiece which has been designed by Prescott Associates, and then we've invited all children from schools across the island to design a garden based on their interpretation of the environment around them.
That is such a lovely idea, and we'll come to the centrepiece and these different interpretations in just a moment. But one of the things I think that is brilliant about this is that this is one of those spaces that was just left pretty kind of abandoned, a bit of an eyesore, and now look at it.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's really come along. Every day I've been here, it's changed significantly from the day before. So much hard work has gone in. The contractors are working so hard to get this finished. Department of Infrastructure have been wonderful in letting us have this space for Year of Our Island. And what a better location than St.John's. We're right at the foot of Slywalian, we're near Tynwald Hill and Culture Van, and so it was a perfect spot. So we're really happy that we were able to use it.
And like you said, so much work has gone into it. Tell me about this centrepiece, because it's quite intricate, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's themed very much around biosphere. So there are 3 circles. The outer circle represents the sea, so you'll see lots of sea plants and stones and sand. The second circle represents the land, and it's got various different habitats from around the island, different grasses, because we have such rich habitats across the island. And then the centrepiece, which is arriving tomorrow, will be a wonderful statue that represents the Isle of Man and man on the Isle of Man.
And around the outside, we have these beds and these spaces that are for the children. And you've sort of grouped the schools together and, as you said, pretty much given them free rein to do what they want. What sort of things have they come up with?
Oh, we've seen some wonderful things. What's interesting is they've all been asked the same question. Show us your interpretation of the environment around you. What makes your environment special? And each of the schools have come up with a completely different design. Some are wonderful. You've got Williston School over there who said that their environment is made special by their people, and so it's a very people-themed garden. You've got Moran School over there, and they've got a Peel Castle and a ferry bridge. And then if you see over there on that top end there, you've got Andrea's School, and they looked at their rugged coastline of the north of the island, and there's a lovely lighthouse there.
They've even built a lighthouse. What have they built that out of?
That's flower pots, I think. Stacked flower pots. So it's very creative. It's massive as well, isn't it?
It's awesome. And this is a beautiful thing, but it's only temporary, isn't it? Which is quite sad. What's going to happen to it?
The idea is to decommission it around springtime next year. The schools have all been offered their raised beds. So as part of the project, we wanted to do something that we could give back to people as well. So the schools have been offered their raised beds, and for those who can't take the raised beds for whatever reason, lack of space, they'll be offered to the local authorities to see if there's a nice space that they can use within towns and villages that we can carry on displaying their wonderful interpretations.
I take it the public will be able to visit this and enjoy it?
It will be open from Tuesday. So we really want to encourage people to come along. We've got picnic tables set up. It's just a really gorgeous, peaceful space to just either sit and quietly read your book, bring your family for picnics, or equally, because of the amount of creative thought that's gone into some of these designs, it would be lovely that people could come along here and use this as a creative space. So outside workshops, we've talked about yarn bombing and flag making and all that kind of thing that you can do outside. So we really want to encourage people to use this as a public space and to encourage creative thinking.
Well, there's some little people very hard at work over there. I'm wondering if we can go and speak to them and find out what they're doing.
Daffodils had season flocks, meadow sweet and lily stalks, gentle lupin and tall hollyhocks, roses, foxgloves, snowdrops.
Risha, Ella, Eugenie, Amelia, Mia.
And you're from?
Aubrey School.
Yay! I have to say that because I went to Aubrey School as well. Okay, so tell me what is happening behind me, because it looks very elaborate here.
Well, this is our heritage garden, and we got some money donated from Donny Collister, and he was in the World War. So we just got some plants and started making up an idea from the plants.
Lovely. And what sort of plants have we got in here?
We have lettuce, carrots, potatoes, leeks, squash, beans, strawberries and cabbage, and herbs like thyme, mint and sage.
This is lovely. So these are things that you can eat. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Who came up with these ideas for which plants to use and which vegetables and things?
My mum's dad has a farm, and we found an old grubber in the farm, and we just got plants and put the plants into the grubber.
I spy a teacher writing here. Just tell me what your name is.
Hello. It's Jonathan Ayres, head teacher at Arbury School.
Okay, Mr. Ayres, it's lovely to meet you. Thank you for talking to us today. I'm just going to ask a little bit about this Donny Collister, because this is very interesting. You've got a sort of heritage link here.
We have. Donny Collister was a local man who left some money for heritage in the parish. And he was a keen gardener. He liked to grow his potatoes, and he took part in La Column and put exhibits into the La Column Killia show. And we put in an application, and we were given a big grant to develop a heritage garden. So although what you see today is the grown stuff, we've been at it, with the gardening club, the children here for most of the year, planting the seeds and growing heritage varieties. So we've joined the Irish Seed Savers, and we've joined another Seed Savers association in England, and so we're trying to grow heritage varieties and do everything organically and pass on the skills to the children about growing things and keeping them alive, really. So it's been a great learning journey. It's not finished. We try to link in the curriculum work at school into it as well. So this is part of what we're doing. So when this opportunity came up, we thought it'd be great to link it back to the school, to the heritage and what we're doing already.
And it seems to be a lot going on at Arbury as well, because I think is Lucy with the Grin project, doing the gardening project down there as well?
That's right. She approached me to start a project for preschoolers and mums who could just come and be down at Arbury and grow some things and be together. And they come down every Wednesday morning. It's going really well. They bring all their little ones with them, and we've given them one of our raised beds so that they can grow things. So that community aspect's been brilliant, getting the community involved.
So guys, I want you to give me a big cheer for your garden after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! I'm Millie and I'm 10. I'm Thomas and I'm 10.
Now I can see from your sweatshirt that you're from Foxdale School. Thomas, just tell me, what are you doing in your bed?
We're trying to make our logo of our school badge, the waterfall of Foxdale.
That's a lovely idea, so it just proves that you're very proud of your school. Millie, who came up with the ideas?
Well, when we had a meeting, Miss Guest, our teacher, helped us decide, and we all kind of tweaked it a bit together, but it was also our teacher, Miss Guest, and we all liked the idea, so we wanted to stick with it.
And it looks brilliant. Just tell us what you're using here, Thomas.
We're using marigolds, lavender and lobelia.
Lobelia, fantastic. It's going to be beautiful and very colourful as well. Do you get out in the garden much anyway, Thomas?
Yes, I do a lot, yeah. My nana has her own garden, so I get out in that a lot anyway.
And what does it feel like being out here working with the soil and the flowers and everything?
It's very fun, and it's also nice to be working with my friends.
And moving on, there's another couple of beds around there behind the children. What's in those ones?
Well, that's to be planted yet. That's going to be one of our finished pieces. We are very lucky that Douglas Council have been kind enough to donate some flowers for us. It'll be on site for the for the duration of the garden. So we have so many partners who've helped us get this project going. And certainly with Douglas Council, it just wouldn't have happened without them. So Douglas Council, Department of Infrastructure, DEFRA have been amazing. DEFRA Sawmill have made up these raised beds for us, and all these railway sleepers that have been used to make the central points of the garden as well. So lots of people have been helping. Fantastic. It's been a real island community effort.
Definitely. And I see some more children. Let's go meet them at school.
I'm Judy Needham from Sulby Primary School.
Miss Needham, tell me, who actually came up with the ideas for this? Was it the kids, or was it sort of influenced a little bit by the teachers as well? Or
The way I set about it was to ask the children to write what they thought of living on the Isle of Man and growing up on the Isle of Man. And I didn't talk to them about the fact it was a garden. I just got their ideas, and then every child read it out, and the common themes that came out I wrote on the board, and we sort of separated them into feelings, and they loved the fact that it was calm and relaxed and peaceful and friendly, and that everything was close by. The beach featured heavily, going out in the countryside, seeing the wildlife, going for bike rides. So we used those themes to create the garden design.
And how lovely, because hearing the kids talk about the island like this, it sort of brings a renewed appreciation yourself, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm Noah from Sulby School and I'm 10 years old.
I'm Riley from Sulby School and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, tell me about your garden, Noah.
So first we're trying to make a wave out of stones because our idea of our garden is
we've got like beach and activities and
like relaxing and peaceful things, and then we've done some nice paintings as well to go on our bed as well.
And tell us what some of the paintings are of.
I've done one of a seal on one side, and then on the other side I've done someone in a little boat fishing.
They're beautiful. Are these on wood?
Yeah.
Were they difficult?
Yeah, they were quite difficult. I did a kayaker and someone kayaking.
And one of the things about these gardens is to sort of show what you think about the Isle of Man. So I want you to think of one of your favourite things about the island. What do you love about the Isle of Man?
I like the beaches because when you live close to them you can go and play with them in the beach.
Yeah, I'm the same because I live quite near to the sea, so I can just go down and to the park as well and play with some friends as well.
And what do you think about these lovely gardens here?
They're nice because I like gardening because it's for me it's stress relieving and I like getting messy.
Amazing. What about you?
I'm pretty much the same as well, and everyone else's gardens looks really good as well. So we've got to do well as well.
Well, I'll let you get off and enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much. Good luck, guys. Enjoy.
Mor mai, Miss Julie Matthews and into the Egg Bunschool Gilgach. Good morning. I'm Julie Matthews, the head teacher at Bunschool Gilgach. Tá mi unseo mar cús the fetchin, the Croan Yn Ain Racalia. So I'm here with a few of my pet children to put our garden together. So fetchin, fel siwyrlu? Quite a giri lot rum, Jasmine. Cyrra sin ginu ju, fel the ginste Christy unseo.
Tashin Crugera.
Ys Cryn Fei Tashin Crugera, fel sy'n Cunnington.
Blein
Yn Ellan Ain.
Blein Yn Ellan Ain.
Gent the Myers. Renw Paintal, Cymracan Amelia, Renw Paintal.
Remy Paintal Clack de Curse Jack Kunsa Keen.
It's quite a giri lot McCann and Gilg, Tashin Curran a Clacken.
Erna Clacken Tashin Cur Gilga J Kirite like Gorish Merva Seal Tashin Curnan Shen Ron as Merva Parton Crab Tashin Cur Shen Aaron Clack as Merva Jellyfish Tashin Cur Smugrona.
Tashin proud the Ginsica Sly but beg the Gilg Nafel.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to teach people a little bit of Manx, so we're just talking about the stones we've been painting, and they've done some lovely pictures and they've written on them in Manx so that people will know what they are.
They're lovely, and we've got seals and we've got crabs and we've got puffins, and this I take it all the children themselves. Oh, there's hundreds of them over there. So are pretty much all the children done a stone?
Every child has done a stone in the school, yes, yeah.
And it's a space then that you will all be able to enjoy on a daily basis as well, I take it?
Well, we certainly can. We can walk down and come and have a look to see how everything's growing, make sure people are watering it and looking after our garden. Everybody has the gardens are fantastic, aren't they? You should come, everybody come and see these gardens, they're just wonderful. Yeah, everybody come and see.
Should we have a big Yindasak from you all?
Yeah, Nen G Street.
Yindasak!